Then I get a little sad. Where am I at? I hate it, Evan. I hate it, Evan. Put it on. How much did you enjoy Elden Ring? Alright, we'll just go to, hopefully we do a decent amount of damage. I have to remember which combo, like, buffs myself, too. I think I have an idea. Whenever there's no MVP, I have no end. Yeah, Inferno. You're like, why am I here, bro? Ugh. This sucks. Actually sucks. Ouch. There's like 30 minutes since the last one. Yeah, I saw them, but it was right before. Yeah, that's exactly. I was looking at that too. I was like, dang, what was the last MVP I seen, dude? What is happening here? Start forgetting. Our attack is up there. Oh, leveled up? No, we didn't level up. We just didn't use our, what's my skills at? My stats is 8. Oh yeah, that would help a little bit. I think that'll make a difference. Come on. Wait, did I accident? Oh, I already summoned my dragon like a fool. I wonder which is worse, waiting for MVP or buying one regular server. Oh, you have to buy one in a regular server? Alright, the head is lost. Alright, that should do. That'll do. I know someone was mentioning it. I'm out of here. Wow. You guys do a lot of damage. Guess my arc had it lucky then. Arc was taking like 300 damage. I didn't get to pay attention to... I don't think I've seen... Yeah, I guess I should have went to that MVP buff. I thought there would be another, like, right there, though. I always have to remember which combo I'm using too for Buck is taking like 3k. I have no idea why. I mean, juicing, man. It pains me seeing how much money bags are being left behind. I just don't feel like manually picking up. I don't have the willpower for it. Also, Inferno, I didn't even ask you how you're doing today, man. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday. I forgot today was a Thursday. I thought today was Wednesday when I woke up from my nap not so long ago. And before somebody's like, you get to nap, bro? That's probably something Triff would say to me. You get to nap, Fox? Heck, Wednesday, Thursdays. Once Tuesday hits, I try to force myself to think it's a 4-day weekend. Not 4-day weekend, 4-day work week. I'm just like, yeah, it's a short week. It's a short week, Copia. That's what it is. I start tricking myself. Once Monday gets past, I'm like, yeah, we just got 4 days left, bro. And we're halfway there at Wednesday. Yeah. Just remind myself on Tuesdays that at least it isn't a Monday. We're almost there, Copium. Oh, this is gonna suck. Now I wait for MVP. Just remind myself on Tuesdays that I try to think what else I remind myself on Tuesdays though. Like I promise I'm not too like Mondays are not too terrible. But man, I feel like I'm a little copium driven once that hits though. I wonder if I should go to the other place. Just don't do enough damage. Oh, welcome on in, Inferno. You know you can stack haste booster. You can stack haste booster. You can stack it. This is my first haste boost event. So if you have a booster and a super booster, you can stack it with each other. Or you mean just proc it once it's available. Not super though. Hey Dougie Fresh, how you doing today, man? I feel like one day Doug is gonna snap at us. He's like, my name is not Doug. It'll be a rude awakening too. Meeting done. Welcome back, dude. Like after I finish all the daily I claim and I can go do it on another. Oh yeah. I know what you mean now. Yeah. Yeah. It's time for Final Fantasy. Stack my failed digging. Hey, Hayato looks fine. Will I enjoy Hayato if I enjoy Warriors? I think I asked this like last month. %2 crit rate? Oh man. That sounds like sunken place type of numbers. Can you like not act like you're like the most prestigious thing to level up? Oh my gosh, Star Force. You killed your first person. Oh Jesus. It sounds so concerning. At least you add the name. I don't know which is better or worse at this point with you. Kind of like Dual Blade. Dual Blade has that low of a crit rate. MVP at time is it? 2 minutes. Everybody's gonna break the server, dude. I feel like we're gonna like disconnect. Waiting for this. Oh, this had 10%. Ever since I've upgraded my PC, I have not. Hey, Superwatt. Too many people come for MVP, but turns into a slideshow. You'll fight anyone. Yeah, so why did they shrink it from 40? Was there a reason? Like, was it server reasons or? I'm the guy with his Akim helmet on the left. Hey, is that you? Even with 40, we went over this. Anything that makes sense, they do the opposite. But I haven't gotten a. Are you serious? Oh man, that's interesting. That is quite the interesting. It's just the event thing where they temporarily increase channels. They raised the number of channels during the big patches, summer and winter. Oh. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Lux. Oh my goodness, are you spoiling me again? You're treating me too well. You're treating me to another lovely raid. Legendary Star-Lord, how are you doing today? It's great to see you. If you do not know the lovely Lux Lupus, you should check her out. Of course, in a professional sense. How's your first playthrough going? I've actually been like lurking quite a bit. It's like I tend to, when I get home from work, I tend to like open up a lot of streams. I was like, oh, Lux is on. Love your beard. I have a beard? Chat, I have a beard. I tried talking to my barber and I was like, yeah, everybody's telling me I have a beard and I think they're wrong. And he stopped me. He like stopped cutting my hair. He's like, bro, you have a beard. I was like, it's too patchy. This is not a beard. You guys have the luxury of not seeing a high def 4K camera of my face. So I'm kind of thankful for that. Also, for those who are new here, I'm Fox AMT. It's absolutely nice to meet you all. Technically, I'm a variety streamer. Don't get stuck on the fact that I'm on day 39 of this game called Maplestory. But yeah, feel free to get comfy, enjoy all the cringe. And we dabble with Dark Souls. I'm actually slowly but surely getting an itch. In a good way. A good itch towards Dark Souls. Dark Souls is my favorite out of the Souls games, and Sekiro is my favorite From game, but I haven't played Elden Ring, Bloodborne, or Dark Souls 2, or Demon Souls yet. So, cringe, I am the cringe. Now, Jack, I am the cringe. Trust me. Nah, man, you got a dope look beard, patchy or not. Elden Ring win? Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I beat Bloodborne 7 times. How do you like it? Is it one of your faves? But seriously, Lux, I absolutely appreciate. I have to realize, are you five? Are you? It is it midnight for you or 1:30 in the morning? Because I believe you're in EU time. But yeah, feel free to get comfy. We do have a decent amount of Fox emotes, and I'll answer ahead of time. I'm not a furry, and I'm not streaming in the closet. I am not the fox who lived. I'll preface that right now. I am not the fox who lived. Now that we got that out of the way, I am in Brazil. I'm sure you are. 10%. Which way is the right way? That's the real question here. I don't think how cringe I can actually be, Foxy. It's 1:30 for you? Okay, so you're 6 hours ahead of me. Cool. Cool, so it's usually like... Do you normally stream this late? Where am I at? Oh, I'm over here. Almost died. Yeah, you already have a persona. Get out of here, man. Yeah, I work the night shift. Do you actually? What do you do, if you don't mind me asking? So I always catch you. You're literally like starting stream when I get home from work. I'm like, oh man. That's pretty cool. Oh, for streaming. Oh, you're an artist. What kind of artist? Digital art, painting? What type of medium do you dabble with? Or are you like anything goes? Why didn't I ask you this before? I feel like such a dirtbag now. Except I'm not a teenage dirtbag. It's a reference to a song. In case you guys didn't know. Digital art mostly, some drawing, painting traditionally as well. Do you have an online portfolio by any chance? Would love to check this out. Or is it on your Twitter? Like, do you have like a link tree, I'm guessing, and it like sends everybody there? It's like, yeah. Oh, I forgot to ask. Did you decide on a horror game? Let me slow down. I used to think to myself, like, man, Fox, you've been so good. You've been so good lately about like not asking 1,000 questions for people who like pop into the stream. Yes, you used to have the worst possibly known habit known to man. I have all my socials. Okay, I'll check those out then. Oh, I won't harass you then. I won't harass you. I play House of Ashes. Oh, you will play House of Ashes. House of Ashes? Whoa. So, okay, let me ask this question. Are you typically you don't have to answer if it is the case. You could just lie to my face. But if you happen to answer honestly, are you typically a Weenie Hut Jr. or a Super Weenie Hut Jr. when it comes to horror games? Yes. 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 Without a doubt. Yes. That's yes. That's funny. Community member immediately ready to throw you under the bus. Sorry, Lex, don't ban me. Oh. Help. Oh, I have a stitch in my side. Why am I cramping there? Oh man, but I understand it's late at night for you, but what do you typically do since you're technically a night shift with streams? It would technically be like a swing shift. In the US, it would be like we consider this like a swing shift almost. If you were to get off work around this time, like for you, like that specific time for you, like 1:30 or midnight would be like a swing shift for me. I used to work night shift and briefly swing shift. So I have a vibe of what it was like on both sides. Luckily, I'm working a day shift right now. Wait, never mind, Tinglo. Is Rosie here? Because I like to flirt a lot. Wait, never mind, Tinglo. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's see. That's pretty cool. I'll definitely check out the socials. I definitely catch the tweets when you're posting. I don't have TikTok, the app, but I see the TikTok posts on your Twitter. I happen to chuckle at a couple of those. I wouldn't know what to do with TikTok if I owned one. But yeah, if you guys don't know Lux Lupus, definitely check her out when you can. I absolutely like been enjoying. She's been a recent person I've been following as of late. That sounds terrifying out of context. I just realized that though. What do you mean? Oh, I screwed the pooch on that one. Alright. Let me see real quick. Those are just silly. If you want to see the art, you might need to scroll a bit. I might need to scroll a bit. Oh, man. If I want to see art, gotta scroll a bit. Alright, I'll make sure to do that then. Alright, we'll buy 2 of these then. And I think we bought 2. Sort by type so I don't get confused and accidentally use the growth potion. This is untradeable too. I'm so sad, dude. Intermediate is untradeable. Tis the life. Whoa, what's going on there, Chief? Are we hacking? Are we hacking? It looks like we're hacking over there. I haven't seen hacking in Maplestory in so long. Are you typically this would be a weird question to ask. So when you say silly, in what sense do you like Fox hacking? I don't hack. There was another Evan. He was floating around. The biggest hacker? I don't know about that, Chief. He spawn kills enemies. Not on the Evan class. I feel like the weakest noodle out there. I feel like a Weenie Hut Jr. dude. So wait, Lux, since this is your first playthrough of DS3, have you already played Dark Souls 1 and 2? Okay. Who was your favorite boss in Dark Souls 1? If you don't mind me asking. Artorias? Ah, man. Can't believe you asked such a personal question. Hey, man. Sometimes you have to go into that territory, Kododon. Good number 2. Dumb and Dumber are best. Ornstein and Smoke. It was kind of intimate. Why are you sore over there? What's going on down there? Sorry, I'm talking about my side. I mean, I do core exercises occasionally, but it felt like notably sore. When I woke up this morning, I felt sore slightly on my backside. And not like my actual, like, down my spine. It was like more towards like directly behind my kidney, so I almost got a little concerned. I was like, oh god, please don't let this be something. But this one is more towards like under my ribs now. Woo! Oh, Ray, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, Ray? Oh, Ray? Oh, Ray, what's going on, man? Buddy, what's going on? Oh, Ray. Buddy, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk. What's going on, bro? Oh my goodness. Oh, Ray. Somebody at Twitch staff just happens to just crack down on him. I lost my mod forever, it looks like. This would be awkward. I'm gonna have to ask you about this in Boston. I'm trying to save my growth potions until I'm like 180 plus. I might attempt to full send. With my Neo Tokyo coins and buy a couple of growth potions for myself till I reach 199. And I think I have 1 or 2 magnificent growth potions, so I'll use it for the Evan once it gets to 200. I think at that point I'll start alternating between my Dawn Warrior and newer characters. I think maybe I'll level up my third Explorer Mage. So my Fire Poison Mage would be the first time creating one and working with one. And then I'll start my crit damage Legion characters. So the Hayato Shades and Jet. Evan to 300? I have no interest to play the Evan class to 300, sir. You can't talk. You stop playing this game. You're a Final Fantasy guy. The fact that I'm playing the Evan again, you're kind of lucky. You've been playing Mihil lately? Super fun. Does it have like a counter system? Like a parry? I think I was watching Sling. You don't feel lucky? Alright, I'll put in a lottery ticket for you and I'll win. Fun fact, I've never participated in a lottery. I always look at it and I was like, what if I win? I don't even know what to do with this. Like, I'm still like a single male. I'm like, it's not like I'll buy like a gratuitous mansion or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I'll just get a cheap apartment still. Maybe like a studio or a loft. And then maybe buy a second PC. And I'm like, alright. You know what? I'll probably subscribe to more platforms. How about that? Except for Netflix. That's where I draw the line. I might subscribe to Peacock so I could watch Bel Air more often. Backstory is quite dark though. In a good way. Man, I would pay off student loans to upgrade my PC. So I've been hypothetically like crunching numbers mentally. I don't look at my numbers like this. If I were to like pour in everything, I think I could pay off my loans right off the bat. But I'm kind of also trying to see if the loan forgiveness plan kicks in too. For the love of God, please. Even if I just get 10k off. I think I might qualify for the 20, but who knows. Dude, I can't even fight. God, just let me go. can't remember which I think this is the one that buffs my attack, huh? Oh, I didn't use my other buffs. I'm sad. I'm so sad right now. This one? Yep. And that one. And this one. I'll make a difference. Yeah, that'll make a difference, Copium. Yeah, you're right. Student debt would definitely be the first. I think I would try to pursue higher education. We had a conversation about that earlier. But, like, I think I would have more time. I would, like, probably shift to, like, a part-time job. But probably still in the field that I'm interested in. Then you can move out of Flipsy's closet and Mrs. Flipsy can have more space for her clothes. That's probably more accurate, huh? Sound like my mother. Give them more space! That's not how she sounds, by the way. That's not how she sounds. I make her sound like a smoker. She doesn't smoke. I promise. She is a nice lady. No, I think the first thing I'll do, I'll probably get Mama Fox her dream home. She's still in the first home she owns. She's been there for since 2011. So it's about to be coming on 12 years around like September-ish. I think that's something I would do. Probably get her dream car too. Because I would hear her talk about a car that she like always dreamed of having. It's just whether or not her body could hold up to like driving it, because her dream car, I think at the moment, was like a Corvette, like one of the modern Corvettes that actually look like a supercar. It's like kind of insane. +25 years. Yeah, Mama Fox talks about like, because she lives on her own too, and she talks about like how it's such a small spot, and I think she deserves a bigger spot, but I also like she lives alone and she owns a business, and she does her business outside of her home too. Like she got it like verified there and everything. Like people had to like check the place, make sure it like fits everything in that realm. House is older than me. I don't know how I feel about that statement, because I think her current house is older than me easily. But yeah, she's almost been there for almost half my life. That's crazy to think about. Once I start thinking like that. My Ritz built the place before I was born. What about when your brother was your brother born already? Oh yeah, that's what it turns into. That's what it turns into. Forget there's like combos, other combos I haven't been using. So we're at 173. We gained 14 levels. 16. Yeah, if I could get close to 180 by the end of the experience coupons, I think I will just start popping growth potions. I think that's a fair route to go. Yeah, he was 2. Dude, I don't know how to feel. I'm not a fan of this anime, but I saw there's a recent announcement that part 1, or what is it? Yeah, part 1 of this season for Attack on Titan is going to be an hour long. I was like, oh, okay, that sounds about par for the course. And then they're like, yeah, part 2 will come out later this year. I was like, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. What's happening here? Do you mean you're doing 1 hour for the episode everybody's been waiting for, and that's it? Nah. Everybody's like saying, oh yeah, they're mini movies, bro. I was like, nah. If I was a fan, I don't know if I'd be happy with this. I found that pretty weird. I was like, oh, this is weird, man. Movie OVAs are super common, but they didn't preface it that that's how it was supposed to be. Like, they had so much time to say this, and they say this literally leading up to it. Like, I don't mind OVAs. I have no problem with OVAs. But it was like, for the longest time since they announced it was coming out, they had ample amount of time, like, oh, by the way, this is going to be basically an OVA. People were like, oh, okay. But they literally wait like less than a month before the anime starts their newest season. And when they say something like newest season, like a season, I wouldn't think OVA also within that realm. Granted, I've seen OVAs that take part of the season. Like, it's actually canon based. Real Life was one of those shows. Highly recommend. Really enjoyable. Really enjoyable. But no, I agree that movie OVAs are really common. It was just like, that was just, in my opinion, really weirdly handled. I just don't know how I feel about it. I remember, I think that is the last OVA. I still need to watch the newest Yu Yu Hakusho OVA. I think that came out like actually pretty recently when they had their 30-year anniversary, I think. Could be wrong though. And then recently they had recent talks that they're going to get the original dub cast. Well, try their best to get the original dub cast for the OVA. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Get to hear Justin Cook in action again. It's pretty common in mech animes. I got 3 chats open right now. No, you're good, Chief. I think the funniest thing, I would have like 4 or 5 streams open. I would be in like probably 1 or 2 voice chats sometimes on Discord, while they're watching a movie with people having commentary over it, like talking actively, and then like another group that's like talking, and then people would say something in direction to me, and I would get so lost in the sauce. I'm like, they would like say my name, and I'd be like, oh crap, who am I responding to? And because I'm also like reading a manga or watching a YouTube video. Oh man, I get so like, I wouldn't say guilt ridden, But I just get like, oh man, I'm kind of overwhelmed right now. I get lost in the sauce for real. I don't think we killed enough elites. I think we only killed like 3 maybe. Let's look at this. Another MVP in 3 minutes. All right, cool. Coming in clutch, Canvas. You're the MVP. Have you thought about that? I think you have a little bit. Yeah, only 2. Jesus, bro. Channel 13. Alright, cool. Oh, hey, I'm on channel 13. Oh, it might be the same guy from last time. I probably might go to the next area. I wonder what's considered a ceiling for an average. This is something that's been in my thought process a little bit. What's been a ceiling for a casual Mapler? Like, at what point do they typically stop? Be like level 200 maybe? Or if they were to fight a certain boss threshold, would it be level 60? Are you projecting over here? You literally could have made past 60 and you went out of your way to make the character everybody almost universally agree that is like a character, the class they despise, to purposely burn yourself out of donating time to Maplestory in a short span. Kana, I actually enjoyed Kana, Blaze Wizard. Kana is like, I was on cruise control, and this was like way after the nerfs too. I remember people used to say, "Oh yeah, Kana used to be crazy." Boost our normal damage to monsters, and then experience. Yeah, I think this will be the move. We'll likely level up again soon. You know, the funny thing, Lux said she's a Weenie Hut Jr. when it comes to horror games. I think she would genuinely enjoy the Dead Space remake, but I'm biased. I'm biased, of course, in that realm. I still need to play it. I own it. I still need to play it. There's a lot of games. People literally see my library and they're like, Fox hasn't played any of these. Space is scary. How late do you typically stay up, Lex? Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not shaming you. That is the opposite on what I'm going for. Just genuinely curious. Attempt to be a curious fox from time to time. Right. You guys hit so hard, man. Jesus. Like, you make me terrified to like even pop the haste stings. I promise space. Space is a concept. It could be a bit terrifying. The unknown is a terrifying concept. I could definitely agree with that. But hey, this is a horror game. You can actually control your person. You can actually fight back. You're not being chased forever. And the colors are pretty, vibrant. You can hear yourself breathing, talking, asking yourself why you're playing this game. Wait, I'm trying to sell this game. That's... Oh, God. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. You know which character you're going to hyperburn next? So if I were to hyperburn a character, should I be focused on like making this a sub main, or should I be focused on like getting a prestigious Legion skill maxed out? Whichever one I suggest. Oh my god. I'll just make sure you don't see the character list. I picture Lux here in my suggestion for Dead Space remake. She looks it up on her own and she's like, "Fox, this is the opposite of what you're describing." No. They literally slapped a new paint job on it. Controls are smoother. They I think they introduced some new weapon types too. Do mechanic. You would say mechanic. I wish I could. Oh, you know what? I probably could do that. Oh, I think they made it weird in the Savior event. At least for Korean Maplestory, they made it so you couldn't retroactively pick up the gifts that your character already passed at a certain point. I couldn't remember. That's the hardest class. Mechanic is the hardest class, really? That's interesting. That'd be like a class that required like a lot of like button inputs, so like you're doing hardest class to level. Interesting. Really? I thought they had like some like zone related type of skills. I guess overall then. Even when they get to 5th job, they're like, nah, this ain't it, chief. I mean, people would hyperburn the hardest classes like Mercedes, Hayato, and Evan. Yeah. All honesty, I probably should have went that route. Mercedes, see, like that's why I was like, if I made the Evan from the beginning, maybe I'd be like a bit more like intuitive with the the combos and the skills I would to use. Same with Mercedes, but like when I had to pick them up after a long time of not playing them, I was just like, dude, what skills am I using at this specific level? Which one is actually like cost effective? I feel like with Evan, I'm like making it up as I go. So someone who's like actually maining this class, they're like, dude, what are you doing? Well, I don't know anymore, man. Burning through my elixir pots, dude. We'll wait till a rune spawns, I guess. Let's get this one going. Oops, wrong one. It'll be this one. Alright, cool. For you, why do you despise the Evan class, Canvas? What makes it annoying for you? Wow, that would not work on you, huh? Interesting. The combos I feel so slow. Yeah. I feel like they don't last as long as they like for the effort to make the combos like execute them and stuff like that. I feel like they should last a little longer. Or if they last as short, I feel like the cooldown should be much shorter than what it is. Actually, I think I qualify for another Horntail fight. Don't mind blasters, but my hands aren't mobile or flexible enough. So, which is more combo like oriented? Like you have to prepare for your hands with a little bit. Blasters or Mercedes? I heard it's like hands down blasters, right? Yeah. But you can actually enjoy blaster versus like playing as Mercedes. Huh? Oh, I ran out of mana. I was so confused for a second. I was like, what's happening right now? Oh my god. It was so insane. Oh yeah, I think I have a new hyper skill actually. Dragon Master. I think you like ride it or something like that. Let's actually just move this to guild. Let's look at it. Oh. Oh, do I have to... What? Oh, I have to hold it? Oh, okay. I was like struggling. I was struggling so hard. Hey, Kyo, how are you doing, love? Hope you're doing absolutely lovely. I don't see blasters too often. Granted, I'm rarely in a different party or soloing bosses. I think that's everything. Tail is by itself. Got a free level up. Happy Thursday to you, Kyo. At least I hope it's a happy Thursday for you. I should probably switch this. Oops, sorry, I have that. I meant to do this. Which means I won't be able to control Hado's pay anymore. Last day at the O job tomorrow. So a couple of weeks ago you did the interview. Was that related to this? Can you stop giving me the darkness one? Mr. Street, what's crack-a-lackin', my guy? Could you imagine roasting a team that you get sent back to? I couldn't imagine that. Yeah. If I was John Wall, I would just retire. Low key, I would just retire. I like, no, I can't. I can't come back to this team. Yeah. I'd be feeling sick. I was like, you guys could have just cut me, you know? You didn't have to trade me. You didn't have to do this. Tekken 8. How did the sessions go today? Hope you had a great day, man.